Mayweather is finally going to rematch Manny Pacquiao almost 11 years later, November 19th in Las Vegas at the Sphere, live on Netflix. I'm going to just go back to Floyd Mayweather stating that he's going to continue to campaign and come back to the sport as a whole.
Talks and rumors all the time about potentially Manny Pacquiao and the Mayweather 2. Was there any truth to that, or is that still kind of up in the air of maybe potentially happening?
It's up to him. If he come out to retirement, we'll have a Mayweather Pacquiao 2.
Would you do an exhibition with him, or would you potentially entertain an exhibition with someone like maybe a Conor McGregor?
No, I don't like exhibition. If Mayweather is my opponent, I don't like exhibition. Like, I want a fight.
With Floyd? I'm still active. It's up to him if he's going to fight.
So you would even fight him today?
Huh?
You would even fight him today? You win your fight. If he said, hey, Manny, I want to fight, you going to fight?
Even here.
Oh, my goodness.
Bringing him in.
There's no blueprint on how to beat Floyd Mayweather, and he can tell you that himself. You know, when we talk about Hall of Famer, he's a Hall of Famer, but nobody has the remedy on how to beat Floyd Mayweather. Don't let them trick you into getting your ass whooped again.
Floyd Mayweather, undefeated with a perfect 50-0 record and a life defined by unmatched fortune, is risking everything that made him legendary. On September 19, 2026, the boxing icon will enter a state-of-the-art arena in Las Vegas, with a fight broadcast live on Netflix, to confront his longtime adversary, Manny Pacquiao. This matchup isn't merely a nostalgic spectacle for wealthy fans watching from the sidelines. Andre Ward, widely regarded as one of the smartest voices in boxing, has decisively exposed cracks in the myth of Floyd's invulnerability.
The announcement from Floyd Joy Mayweather Jr. Floyd Mayweather announced not that he's got another exhibition coming up. Well, actually, he did announce that the exhibition with Mike Tyson, but that was a few months ago. That there's a reported Tyson somewhere in the spring of 2026, rumored to be in the Congo. Interesting. I don't really know how I feel about that, but brothers, get your money. I'm never mad at that. But Floyd Mayweather also had another announcement, which was he's returning to professional boxing, not exhibition, but actual sanctioned fights after the exhibition with Mike Tyson. Floyd Mayweather turns 49 years of age today. My birthday was yesterday. His birthday is February 24th. And always thought that was interesting that our birthdays were so close together. But that's not what I want to talk about. Floyd Mayweather is not just coming back for an exhibition. We've seen Floyd going on the exhibition tours, which a lot of former all-time great fighters have done. The Ray Robinsons did it, the Alis did it, Joe Louis did it. It's not out of the question for a fighter to do that. Sometimes you don't want to have to prepare for a mega type of fight with a real threat, but you're making good money. You get to stay close to the game. You're in good enough shape, and you still get to showcase your skills around the world. And that's what Floyd Mayweather said. I still have what it takes to set more records in the sport of boxing about his upcoming fight with Mike Tyson. And he also said no one will gate, have a bigger global broadcast audience, and generate more money with each event. Floyd says, I plan on continuing doing these events, and I plan to keep doing it with my global media partner, CSI Sports, Fight Sport. Floyd Mayweather making the comment about the Tyson exhibition, and then also his desire to continue fighting as a professional fighter, not just a fighter that's fighting.
A long-standing dispute has lingered over what many call the fight of the century for more than 10 years. When Floyd and Manny first met in the ring, the world was glued to the event. The revenue it generated was staggering, and the extravagant mansions and luxury cars purchased with the earnings became the stuff of legend. Yet, the outcome left spectators sharply split. Unbeknownst to the public, Pacquiao entered the bout nursing a serious shoulder injury, pushing through it to avoid letting down millions of fans worldwide. Watching the fight frame by frame, Manny remains convinced that he deserved the victory that night.
Going into that fight.
Man, supposedly, like, I'm just wondering 2 weeks before the fight, like, if I'm going to postpone it or not, because I'm so bothered with my shoulder. But the thing is, I'm worried about the fans, because the ticket is sold out. The fan is already there in Las Vegas waiting for the fight. Like the whole world is very excited for that fight, and I'm thinking like, and then you're going to announce like the fight is postponed like that. And they were, dismayed, like I mean.
Tell me about that fight a little bit. There with Floyd being in there with you, like what was the experience like being there in the ring fighting him finally?
It's good, but despite all those things, but then after the fight, right after the fight, I went to the hospital and got operated. My
Yeah, you got an operation. Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember you posted a picture of video.
Yeah. It really hurt.
Yeah.
After one day,
I've had it. I've had a shoulder surgery. The rehab is terrible too.
Oh.
The rehabilitation.
like how many months? Like it's really hard.
Better or worse than you thought he was?
Oh,
Floyd Mayweather when you fought him. Were you like, this is what I thought, or was it better or worse?
no, that's his style. Like I knew it, but the thing is, I'm expecting that I won the fight because he didn't throw a lot of punches. I threw a lot of punches. And I reviewed the compi box, like slow motion from first round to 12 rounds. I slow motion it, like how many punches get connected and how many punches of him he connected. I won like two rounds from him, but I understand that's boxing. I'm not complaining or making just it happened that way. It happened to me many times, like the Jeff Horn, Bradley won, like the Bradley fight, like.
The numbers alone keep the controversy alive. Floyd holds an astonishing 26 victories in title bouts, yet Manny has faced a greater number of world champions and Hall of Famers across his dynamic, multi-division career. Arguments over whose record is truly superior have persisted for years. This next showdown, however, promises to resolve the debate once and for all, completely free of any judge's decision.
Mayweather beat Manny Pacquiao, it's true. Floyd is one of the top 10 greatest pound-for-pound fighters who ever lived. Tough to argue otherwise. But pound for pound, he can't be above Manny Pacquiao. Manny Pacquiao was a flyweight champion. Not that he turned pro at flyweight. He was good enough as a flyweight to be the lineal champion, the real champion. Now, he didn't win titles in every division. He skipped some of these, but I just want to tell you how flyweight, junior bantam, junior feather, junior light, junior welter, junior middle.
He rolling.
And he laid waste to these divisions. Yeah. He fought great fighters. He never ducked anybody. Yeah. Pacquiao, to me, other than Sugar Ray Robinson, he's still one. Pacquiao is the greatest pound-for-pound fighter who ever lived. I can't put Floyd above him.
Yeah.
Any beef?
I agree with you on that. I mean, I've always had Manny Pacquiao above Floyd pound for pound, and just in the history of boxing, you never heard of a guy that could go from those weight classes and still dominate. Knocking out Cotto, knocking out Ricky Hatton with one shot, destroying Oscar De La Hoya. Made him look like he was nothing. I mean, for me, Manny Pacquiao is always going to have that, and I was always a huge fan of him growing up. So yeah, for me, he takes the cake over Floyd.
Look, just don't let Andre Ward see this list. He is not going to like being behind Canelo Alvarez. I know that much.
Yeah, I don't know if I mean, Dre might be a little low there, actually.
Well, Max,
It could be.
Can I say one thing, though? Yes. Pacquiao's my favorite, and you are right.
Yeah.
But he did beat Pacquiao, and nobody has changed the game like Floyd Mayweather.
Yeah.
In a bad way.
In a bad way,
In a
thank
bad
you.
way.
Yeah,
Yeah, you got it. In a bad way.
He was so great and so dominant. I can't do that.
He mastered the art of knowing when to fight somebody and when not to fight somebody. I mean, he's the best in that game. He's the best in, making money and making all the, the huge fights happen. But why? Because he was timing every single one of them. He never fought nobody really in their prime. He always
after junior lightweight.
There's one adversary even a billionaire with limitless means can't simply outmaneuver in the ring. Andre Ward has openly expressed serious doubts about Mayweather competing in official professional bouts at 49. Exhibitions, carefully controlled and lucrative, are one thing, but true professional fights are an entirely different challenge. Ward exposed a harsh reality in modern combat sports. Today's fighters aren't impressed by Floyd's legendary status. They aren't interested in mutual respect in the ring. They're chasing a defining knockout that could instantly catapult them to superstar level and secure lifelong wealth. While Ward worries about Floyd putting his health on the line against ruthless, younger opponents, he acknowledges that facing a 47-year-old Pacquiao represents the ultimate high-stakes showdown.
The Floyd Mayweather return is bittersweet for me. I don't mind Floyd Mayweather, Manny Pacquiao. But if Floyd Mayweather starts to campaign, which it sounds like he is, as a professional fighter doing real sanctioned fights, I'm struggling with that. I don't want to see Floyd Mayweather take a loss against a guy that we've never heard of. I don't want to see Floyd Mayweather take a loss against a younger fighter, because the younger fighters these days, they play for keeps. They're not so enamored with Floyd Mayweather where they won't try to beat him up. They don't love Floyd Mayweather so much where they don't want that O on their record, and they want to be able to say, I did that to Floyd, because their name is forever etched in history. There's nothing they can do before or after that that's going to be bigger than them giving Floyd Mayweather their first loss. I don't know if that's going to happen. Floyd Mayweather is just as smart outside the ring as he is inside the ring. He's very calculated. Mayweather measures twice and cuts once from a business standpoint.
Getting ready for a fight of this magnitude demands relentless preparation, and Floyd is embarking on a worldwide grind to reclaim his edge. He isn't lounging in his Beverly Hills mansion counting down to September. His 2026 schedule is a non-stop whirlwind that fuses high-profile glamour with intense ring action. Before stepping anywhere near Pacquiao, Floyd is slated to face Mike Tyson in the Democratic Republic of Congo this April, then take on kickboxing icon Mike Zambides in Greece come June. Branded as the Battle of the Legends, this European bout is carefully designed to fine-tune his reflexes despite his age. The enormous wealth and global attention these fights attract underline Floyd's continued status as boxing's ultimate attraction. Yet attempting 3 high-level matchups in a single year at his stage in life is a huge risk that could easily go wrong.
Are you concerned that Floyd is potentially risking long-term health just to make a quick payday, schedule 3 fights in 1 year? The last time, before you go, Ocho, the last time, if I'm not mistaken, that he fought 3 times in 1 year was 2005, and he was 28 years of age.
I say no, I'm not worried about it. Joe, I understand. Obviously, your spidey senses, some things are gone. You're not the same as you was, especially back in 2005, the last time you fought, 3 times. But obviously, you have to look at the opponents that he's picking. He's picking opponents that he knows he's going to be able to win. He's picking opponents that he knows he's better than, even with his lack of not being in the ring, but someone that stays active. He just hasn't fought, and doing these exhibitions, he's going to be okay. He's going to be able to protect himself and be able to hit them at will, and being able to protect himself when trying to be hit. Obviously, I forgot the record you said. The guy, what was his name?
157.
Yeah, I mean, obviously he's probably great in his craft and what he did, but he stands no chance in a boxing ring with Floyd Mayweather. Whether he's young, whether he's old, whether he's in his prime, hell, he could probably beat dude with his jab hand all night long if he wanted to. So again, for one, I think that's a tune-up. The Greek guy, that's a tune-up before he gets to Manny Pacquiao, because I think that guy is going to probably, try to give him a little show, give him a little challenge. But that's all that is. That's all it comes down to, because he knows once you get to Manny Pacquiao.
On the other side of the world, a completely different drive fuels the other half of this epic rivalry. While Floyd tours in luxury, Manny Pacquiao plunges straight into the heart of the welterweight division. Returning after a 4-year break, Pacquiao isn't settling for soft warm-up fights. He's going straight for the reigning champion Mario Barrios, aiming for real championship gold. Manny's motivation has always come from a place far removed from fame or fortune. Growing up in severe poverty, fighting in local parks for $2 just to feed his family, that survival instinct has never left him. He channels his earnings back into his community, building homes for those in need. His discipline remains absolute, and the fierce intensity in his eyes during this training camp convinces his team that he hasn't lost a step. As he enters 2026, his mission is clear: to deliver a decisive defeat to Floyd Mayweather.
It just happened that I'm still active in boxing, and he come out from retirement, so and he decided to do it again. So this is it. Like I'm so excited for the fight.
It's going to be in the Sphere. It's going to be a first of its kind event. The last time you and Mayweather stepped into a ring, it was 2015, over a decade ago. Is there anything you can learn from that fight heading into September's bout?
Oh yeah, I learned a lot on that fight. Way back 2015, I think we we become mature right now and how to handle it, and like, I hope that it will not happen again, like the way it is last 2015. It's the experience is like not really 100%, but I'm hoping for this time around, no more excuses, especially to my condition, and also for everything. Like I'm so excited and ready to the fight. Although before he wants an exhibition with me, but I disagree, and I want to fight with exhibition with him. I want to fight a real fight like this. So this is it. Like this is what I'm.
This upcoming showdown is set to be nothing like the tactical duel fans saw in 2015. Andre Ward laid out the stark reality of the rematch, highlighting why Mayweather is unusually exposed. In their first encounter, Floyd used his exceptional footwork to control the fight and avoid danger entirely. Now, nearing 50, his legs no longer have the stamina to circle and pivot through 12 demanding rounds. With reduced mobility, Ward anticipates that both fighters will have to meet head-on in the pocket, exchanging powerful shots. Floyd won't be able to depend on his signature shoulder roll or evasive maneuvers to escape pressure. Instead, he'll be forced into a punishing back-and-forth battle in the center of the ring, perfectly suiting Pacquiao's relentless, high-output attacking style.
I had the best seat in the house with Morrow. I liked the fight. It was a high-stakes chess match that neither fighter could really make any mistakes. Floyd did make a couple mistakes, and he paid for it. Manny Pacquiao hurt Floyd Mayweather on 2 occasions, visibly, and maybe he hurt him other times that we're unaware of. Floyd Mayweather, it was interesting to me because he had to be almost perfect on the night, because Manny was quick, explosive, fast twitch muscles, and every punch he landed, even the ones that were blocked, you heard him. Bop, 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 bop. They were hard shots. Floyd couldn't make no mistakes. That fight to me was exciting in that way. Every fight's not exciting the same way. And I think we got to understand that as fight fans and just people that love sports. You got to let it be what it is and find the good in it. So I enjoyed the first fight. But then Manny Pacquiao came out after and said, man, I hurt my shoulder. He said that he had a shoulder surgery, and that kind of marred the performance of Floyd Mayweather just a little bit. And then it was a back and forth with Manny saying, I want the rematch. Floyd saying it didn't make sense. But now we're getting ready to get it. Talked to somebody yesterday. They didn't like the fight. They said, oh my gosh, 2 older guys, it's going to be boring. I look at it a little bit different. 2 older guys sometimes, because they don't have the energy and the legs to be moving as much, and the reflexes aren't as sharp. They're a little bit dull. These guys are still very, very good, but when you put them together at their age, given their history, and given the fact that I don't think Floyd's gonna have the energy to move the way that he did before, you could get a more entertaining fight. You can get more of a back and forth scrap, which is what a lot of people wanted. And it's not a guarantee that this fight goes the distance, given these guys' age and where their punch resistance are, where their current punch resistance is, and you don't know. At 40-some years of age, late 40s, you don't know how you're going to take a clean shot with an 8-ounce
When 2
glove.
veteran fighters are forced to trade blows toe-to-toe, the risks become alarmingly unpredictable. Ward's most unsettling insight revolves around the decline in punch resistance. Entering the ring in your late 40s with 8-ounce gloves is an enormous hazard. Fighters may assume their chins remain intact, but the reality of aging is brutally unforgiving. Ward emphasized there's no certainty this fight will last all rounds. Without the quick footwork to evade strikes, Floyd is going to take solid hits. Meanwhile, Manny's explosive strength has always leveled the playing field. A single clean shot from either fighter could deliver a historic knockout, instantly altering the legacy of both men.
He just wasn't there. His speed wasn't there. He looked like an old man. He looked like an older guy in the ring. I mean, he did good for his age, but he didn't do good as a fighter as we know him.
Is that because of his style? You can't keep that agility, that speed. The power might still be there, but being able to get that off and get those combinations off diminishes with age. Is that right?
Yeah, that's possible. I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, the thing is that everybody's different. Everybody's a little different, but I mean, I think that, in that fight, I just seen, I'm gonna be honest too, the fight was extremely boring to me. Extremely boring. And I thought that, that at some point, the greatness of Pacquiao was going to show up, but it wasn't there. So I don't know if it's still there anymore.
Focusing on Floyd, I've seen some footage of him on the pads. He looks to have retained the sharpness of himself when he was in his pro career. Of course, he's done exhibitions in the meantime, but how much can he retain from the last time he was in a professional ring?
Well, I mean, it's one of those things where, to be honest, I don't think either one of them know what they're gonna still have to offer. But their names and the value of their names is the reason why the fight is happening. It's not because these are two great fighters now, because the greatness is gone. But I mean, it's a great fight for people that from the past. They want to see it. They want to see it happen again.
Does it add to the legacy another win for Floyd? What does it do for Floyd picking up the rematch against Manny?
To be honest, I don't think that it adds to legacy. I mean, they're both way past their prime, so it meant something when they fought the first time. It don't mean nothing now. It's just,
the massive paycheck and the worldwide Netflix spotlight are undeniably alluring, yet the danger of tarnishing a flawless legacy looms over every moment of this showdown. Floyd Mayweather has devoted his life to crafting an untouchable empire and a perfect record, while Manny Pacquiao is chasing the ultimate redemption to crown a legendary career. When the bell sounds at the arena, all the wealth, mansions, and past triumphs disappear. It comes down to just two fighters, aging reflexes, and the relentless countdown of the clock. The only question remaining: who will stand victorious, and who will be sent to the canvas for good? We want to hear your take. Can Manny deliver Floyd his first loss, or will Mayweather reaffirm his dominance? Drop your predictions in the comments. That wraps up today's video. If you enjoyed it, hit like, subscribe, and tap the bell so you never miss new content. Share your thoughts below, stay tuned, and we'll see you in the next one.